My name is Williams. I'm a pilot. Handsome, peaceful, and focused. I don't like trouble, but somehow I've just found myself in very big trouble. As a pilot, I spend most nights in hotels after landing. It's part of the job. But one of those hotels put me in a mess I never imagined. My life was going smoothly, until that one night. That day, I landed in Lagos late in the evening. As usual, the airline booked a hotel for me nearby. I was to rest for the night and fly out the next day. After check-in, I went straight to my room. I was tired from the long flight from London. I took a quick shower, jumped into bed, and tried to get some sleep. But then I noticed something. A bad smell. Strange. Unnatural. Like something rotting. At first, I ignored it. I thought maybe it would fade. But the longer I stayed, the stronger it got. The odor was unbearable, like rotten eggs. I got out of bed and started searching the room. I checked the bathroom, the closet, even the AC vent. Still nothing. Everything looked clean. Everything looked normal. But the smell was still there. I thought maybe it was a dead rat in the ceiling. But I couldn't find anything. The discomfort wouldn't let me sleep. I tossed. I turned. I gave up. I picked up the phone to call reception, then changed my mind and decided to step out for fresh air. I locked my door behind me and headed downstairs. The reception area was quiet. A few staff were chatting behind the desk. I walked up and told them about the smell in my room. They apologized and promised to send someone up to check. I sat down on one of the sofas, tired and confused. The staff offered me a bottle of water. I accepted. I waited downstairs all night. I couldn't sleep. The smell kept flashing through my mind, even though I was no longer in the room. Was it just my imagination? Or was something really wrong? By morning, I gave up on resting. I had a flight to prepare for, so I went back upstairs to pack. But the moment I opened the door, I froze. There were police officers inside my room. They were searching everywhere, talking in low voices. Something serious was going on. Then one officer walked up to me. "Are you Pilot Williams?" he asked. "Yes," I replied. "Is this your room?" "Yes, what's going on?" He didn't answer. Instead, he handcuffed me. "You are under arrest for murder." I was shocked. "Murder?" I repeated, confused. "You killed a woman and hid her body under your bed," he said. I couldn't breathe. "I didn't kill anyone." Other officers were crouched beside the bed. One of them called out to the inspector. "Sir, we've brought out the dead body." I looked over. A woman's lifeless body was being pulled from under my bed. I had slept in that bed all night, not knowing what was beneath me. The inspector turned to me and asked, "Do you recognize this woman?" I shook my head. I had never seen her before in my life. "You're coming with us," he said. "We'll ask you more questions at the station." I tried to explain. I begged them to believe me. I told them everything I knew. But none of them was listening. Down at the reception, everyone was staring at me. Hotel staff, guests, security. They all looked at me like I was a monster. I felt humiliated. That's how I ended up in a police cell, accused of a murder I knew nothing about. And the worst part, the real story hasn't even begun. Watch out for episode 2, ***. Like and subscribe to stay updated. You don't want to miss what happens next, ***.